to the 24th episode of Hertford to the Premier League, and this episode is going to be the ending of Season 3, the final 3 games of the Southern Premier. But before we get into those matches, we'll have a quick look at our previous fixtures. We've actually done really well, kind of. So I'll explain that. After the Southern League Cup final, which we won against Kettering, we actually lost 3 on the trot. This is quite common, actually. If you can see, after the Southern League Cup semi-final, we lost 2 games and then drew 2 games. After the Southern League Cup quarter-final, we lost 2 games. After the 4th round, we lost. 3rd round, we lost. It's just, we had very, very poor... I don't know the word. We play absolutely terribly when... Sorry, it cut out there for some reason. We play absolutely terribly after we've played the Southern League Cup. Also the same for when we played in the FA Cup, but we lost that, so you can't really say that match, because obviously it's difficult to come back after a loss with a win. But we've done pretty well of it this season. We've been very topsy-turvy in terms of our results. But yeah, as you can see, the last 2 times we've actually lost 2 games beforehand. 2 games after the Southern Cup. So there's the quarter-final, the semi-final, and the final, where we actually lost 3 games. But we'll have a quick look at those. I'm not sure why that is, but Ryan Marsden getting the goal there, Bangura getting sent off, a straight red as well, which was really disappointing. The next match, we didn't score at all. Ryan Marsden picked up an injury, and so did Steve Bird after coming on from the bench. Graham Howell also needed to be replaced, so I think we finished that match with 10 men, which was quite annoying. Then we got absolutely destroyed by Truro, should I say, not Churro. 5-2, Andy Mustoe getting the only goal for us, and it was an own goal from their goalkeeper. Luckily though, for the last couple of games, we've actually recovered a little bit. We beat Redditch 1-0. They absolutely battered us, but we just nicked it. Simon Trebs getting the only goal there. Then we got more or less a solid win against Mangasfield at home. Steve Bird and Adam Griffiths getting the goals there, which I was fairly happy. We just needed to kind of respond. Next match, we played Kettering and drew 2-2. James Roach and Simon Trebs getting the goals there. Kettering, I know we beat them in the cup final, but I think they're quite high up in the table. I might be wrong though, but I was quite happy to get a 2-2 away win, a 2-2 away draw, 2-2 away win. Wow. Then luckily we picked up a 1-0 win against Brackley, who are like 8th. We played pretty terrible in this match, but we had a few stars. Good defence, good solid defence, and Simon Trebs getting the only goal for us. So we're down to the last 3 matches of the season. We're 16th, which I'll show you in a minute, but we have to play Chippenham at home, Weymouth away, and Solihull Moors away. So this is going to be an extra long episode with 3 matches played, just to end this season quite well, let's hope. So Mangasfield, we actually won 2-1. They're actually 4th. Brackley were 7th, and Kettering were 10th. So pretty good results there. And Truro were actually 6th, so very good results. We just nicked it against Redditch, who have already been relegated. But if you have a look, we're on 54 points. I wanted to reach 50 points. 51 points is in the relegation zone. So we're only 3 points away from relegation. We're 16 points away from 5th, and we can't get that. If we have a quick look, I think you go on home. Yes, it is. The highest finish we can get is 7th. And that is actually 9 points away from us. So I don't know. I don't really expect anything that high. The highest I expect is probably 4-point gap. So maybe 13th at most. Hopefully, though, we won't finish 22nd, because that would just be depressing. We're going to go straight... Actually, I'm going to have a quick look at the team, because we haven't had a look at the team for a while. I've been doing quite quick episodes, and I want to show you a bit more. So Simon Trebs is our top goal scorer with 22 goals in 36 appearances and 5 sub appearances. Really happy with that because we need a striker to kind of step up. Obviously, Bangura was scoring, and then now he's kind of gone down a bit. He's only scored 5 this season. He has actually been playing attacking midfielder a lot more, but you still expect him to get quite a few goals. But he has, I don't know the word. I was going to say degraded as a footballer. I guess you could say that. Declined as a footballer. That's what I wanted to say. Anthony Watson had a really good middle of the season. But he actually had an average rating above 7, but it's gone down. And he's only scored 11 goals, which is okay. Tom Scott, obviously, I'd actually never mentioned this. So after how well Tom Scott played against... It was when we won 4-2 at the end of the episode. I can't remember who that was against. St. Neots, actually. Tom Scott was injured because I had to do the redo the game, obviously, because it crashed. But he damaged his cruciate ligaments and was out for a year. So it's been about 5 months of that now, and 5 to 7 months he's still got left. It's really, really weird. It's just so annoying. Just his stats are going down. He was playing really well for us as well. I mean, 6.61 isn't the best, but he was starting to get better, starting to score more goals, and it's just 4.5 current ability and 5-star potential ability. It's needed a lot for our team, and I think it's damaged our season quite a lot. We've had Griffiths playing on the left, who's actually played quite well. Who else have we played there? Bullimore, but I think Bullimore's contract's running out. He's only played 3 games, so Griffiths playing the majority of the games. He's done okay. He's stepped up. Fairly happy with him, but his assistant reports are crap. Actually, his current ability's gone up 2 now, but that's in striker role, and we never play him in the striker role. In regards to playing as a midfielder, if we have a look at winger attack, 8 crossing, 6 dribbling, 7 technique, 7 decisions, 13 flair, 7 off the ball. Pretty shit physicals. Oh god. So yeah, we've been playing him. That is the type of player that we need to improve. Obviously Tom Scott will fill that in, but still got 7 months out. That is just depressing. In terms of best average rating, it is Simon Trebs, followed by Watson, then Bangura. So he's still in the top 3 of average ratings. Then Adam Griffiths, John Edwards, Tom Scott, James Roach, the first defender on there with a 6.79. He's played 50 games this season. It's only 17, 4.5 star potential as a limited defender. Current ability as a limited defender, and 5-star potential ability. 6 heading, 9 marking, 10 tackling, 10 stamina. He's just quite decent. 11 balance as well. He's got good leadership, good work rate, good bravery. All what you want to see in a centre-back. He's fairly low as well, so if he stays around for a while, then that's good. He's played 42 games in the season. But we're going to submit the match. We're going to go straight into the match. I don't know what squad we're playing. I'm fairly happy with that. We might play Bangura instead of Butcher because we love Bangura. He's our best player. Actually, way more. And then Jonathan Butcher can be replaced by Bangura. So after I say how much we love Bangura, I replace him. No, I don't know. But Waymore hasn't really played that much this season. I just want to give him a few games. Obviously, we're still in a relegation battle. If the teams below us get 3 points, get 1 win out of 3, then we're right in it. So we need to pick up this win. We're favourites here. This is a really, really important match. I think Chippenham are down near the bottom as well. So this is pretty crucial for our season. What they call a 6-pointer. We're just playing our standard tactic. if you want, I can do a tactic, kind of, not instruction, but I don't know, tactic guide, I suppose. I know they're often requested, but seeing it's near the end of Football Manager 2014, obviously we've still got the rest of this summer. The game will probably come out in October, November time. But I can tell it's started to kind of drop down a bit. I mean, the interest in Football Manager's dropped down quite a bit recently. In myself and within the community, I think I'm enjoying this series a lot. I really am glad that I've done this series as Watson takes the lead. Excellent goal there from Watson. Coming up with his 12th goal of the season. Thank you very much, Anthony Watson. But I think this season's kind of reinvigorated my... oh, great, we'll give away a penalty. Reinvigorated my Football Manager 14 experience. I've really enjoyed doing it. I might think about doing another series, and you may have seen it suggested. It was my Across the Border challenge, or Across the Channel challenge. And it's not really a challenge, I guess. It's more of a save, but taking over a French club, one that's not considered like the best, like not the rich ones like Monaco or PSG, because they're quite boring, and trying to get a team like Marseille or Lyon, so ex-winners obviously of the league, to do something to take over the rich clubs in the league. I've seen Lyon do it in the actual game. Marseille, though, I haven't really seen do it, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to take over. But let me know in the comments down below if you think I should take over a particular club in the French league. Pretty certain it's going to be Lyon, I want to say. I like Lyon, I like the squad of Lyon, and I think that it's a team that I could potentially challenge in the first season instead of having filler seasons almost. So seasons that I do quite a lot, like but it's not really successful. I don't really win much, because that's obviously what everyone wants to see, and I've been rambling quite a lot now, so we should probably get to the back to the match. It's half time, 1-1. There is obviously 45 minutes have gone. Wow. So a minute in, Chippenham grab another goal. So after going 1-0 up, we actually go 2-1 down now. It's pretty annoying. Quinn with the goal there. Wainmore is actually doing okay. Griffiths is playing poor. Trevs is playing poor. Come on. More. Whipping the ball. Do something with it, guys. It's good passing play, but I don't see Musto advancing, and he gives away the ball, and it looks like it's going to be a counter unless we can steal it on the left flank. It looks like it's going to be a counter. Oh dear. Quinn, great save from Booth. Fantastic save. Oh dear. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, we need to win this match, and we're 2-1 down. Such an important match. Right, we're going to make a few changes. Who is playing badly? I don't care about condition. I care about playing badly. So Griffiths is playing poor. We don't have anyone to replace him. Bangura, I guess. We'll bring on Bangura. Edwards will come off for Miller. I know Miller's a defensive midfielder. I should probably train him as a centre midfielder, but I'm fairly happy with him just as a natural defensive midfielder. I know you don't really lose anything by training someone else in another position, but that's something for next season. Marsden, come on. More. Watson, he must finish. Is that onside? It is. Thank you, Watson. His 13th goal of the season. Hertford go 2-2. At this point, we'd probably stay around the same position in the season. You'd expect the people below me to be losing a few of those matches. But we're on a good run. I really expected better. Unless we can nick it from this highlight now. Come on. Miller, stop messing around with it. Plays it to Howell. Come on. No. Oh, God, no. Quinn is through on goal. Oh, my days. Fantastic save from Booth. Just, I don't even care. A draw is good enough. Just, please. And ref, blow the whistle. There he does. He blows the whistle, and it's 2-2. What are you doing to me, Hertford? It's a pretty poor draw, I've got to be honest, but at this stage of the season, I'm not going to slate them. I'm just going to say it wasn't our day. And we're going to move on from there. Anthony Watson playing very well. We have a look at the table. Rugby actually won 3-1 against Hayes and Yedding, who are bottom now. They're bottom. So we move down to 17th. We're actually 5 points now ahead of 22nd, which is really nice to see. Oh wait, Poole Town as well. Sorry, I just realised that 21st is also a relegation spot. So we're only 4 points off relegation. I think that'll mean that we can't finish 7th anymore. We should have picked that win up. That was quite a terrible game. We just nicked it. Not just nicked it, but we stole a draw after we went 2-1 down, after going 1-0 up. So that is just our season kind of summed up, to be honest, guys. Just a really topsy-turvy game. Nobody was really completely on top. I mean, they dominated for large spells of the match, but they weren't the only team in the match. They didn't batter us. So we're going to play all 3 matches, though. We're going to play all the matches necessary for us to end the season, hopefully on a high. Hopefully ending just positively. It's just been such 2 really, really, really good seasons for us. Obviously getting promoted straight away, and this has kind of been a smack down to earth. I mean, we've won the Southern League Cup, and I was really, really happy with winning that. If you missed that, then I think it was the last episode, so go check it out. So that's kind of like the highlight of our season. But 17th, and we played 22nd Chippenham. We should have won that. We should have knocked them further down, made the gap even bigger, and gave us a 6-point advantage over 21st. So we'll have a quick look at the season. I'm going to skip it now, guys. Just realised I'm rambling on a massive load. So I'm going to skip it till the next match and then play that. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we're back with the second match against Weymouth away. Previous match, we drew 2-2 against Chippenham, who are pretty low down, so it's quite disappointing. Weymouth are about 13th. They've done okay this season. I think they're a few points ahead of us. Can't see it from this view, but I think so they've got 1 win less, but 8 more draws. So they are 5 points ahead of us. They've won the only match between us played. We're going to go for the away tactic, though. Standard balanced. Hassle opponents, get stuck in, use tight marking, short passing, play at defence, that kind of stuff. Play narrow, run at defence, high line, exploit the middle. Exploiting the middle with wingers sounds a bit stupid. So I'm going to put him as an inside forward. For the anchor, we're going to play Jim Miller, who is possibly our best player. On the bench, Bell's condition isn't great. What's Jack Mullen in that position? He's okay. Jonathan Butcher. Just want someone who's quite decent in that position. He's 2 stars. That's the same as Jack Mullen. So Jack Mullen's going to play in that position. Watson on the right, Griffiths on the left. Trebs will stay up front, as he has done all season long. Marsden, Roach, Howell and Mustoe. I don't think Walker's fit. 93%. We have a look at profile. 71% match fitness, which isn't great. I don't really want to put him on the bench either. So I think we're going to go into the match with this team. So the good thing about the Hertford save now is that I actually have like a first 11 that I want to play with. Before it was kind of just mix and match, and it was just picking a few players that sort of just fit the position, but they didn't really particularly stand out. Whereas I think now the team that I have, I actually can say I have a best 11, and when I play the best 11, I can see myself playing better. So that's quite decent, especially for quite low leagues. But we need to get some from this. We got a draw in our last match, which wasn't too bad. I really wanted a win, especially at home. But you've got to accept what you have been given. So we're probably going to go for the draw in this match as well. Weymouth above us in the league and away as well. I don't know what this play is. Come on. The midfield looks to be outnumbered a little bit, but I think they're the same kind of midfield with the 2 central midfielders and a defensive midfielder, so it's going to be the same. So when they're attacking, it will look like we're dominating the midfield. Might push Jim Miller a bit further forward. Oh, that is a crappy goal to concede. Simple cross from the side. Dickens just straight header, straight down into the goal. Not really much congestion. Is that a word? Meh, maybe. Adam Griffiths has picked up a knock. I'll keep him on for now. Come on, let's recover this, guys. Mustoe. Come on, Edwards. Oh, some shit play. Steals a ball though. Miller to Trebs. That was crap. That looked like a chip or something. It looked really weak. That is the only negative of having it in 2D view, in my opinion. I like having it in this just because it's the old Football Manager style, and it's just, I don't know, not nostalgic, but I just prefer to see it like that. Plus the match engine isn't my favourite. I'm hoping for more improvements to the match engine next year. That doesn't really help though, because I'm not really 100% sure what I want to see from the match engine. Obviously just better graphics, I guess more realistic plays, more realistic turning, but it's difficult to like put into a game, and especially a game like Football Manager where it's not really 100% centered around like the match like a game like FIFA is. But just some sort of tweaking would be, I don't know, appreciated, I suppose. So Matt Breeze is apparently shooting from long range, which is a bad thing. Probably has quite good long range, long shot statistics, I think it is. We're gonna make a few subs. We're not doing great. We actually haven't really created anything at all. Norman Bell's going to come on instead of Jack Mullen. Anthony Watson's picked up a knock, but Bangura is going to come on instead of Trebs. And we're going to hope for the best. 75 minutes gone, making 2 subs appearance. Why is it? Oh, it's not responding for some reason for me. Hopefully it's alright on your end. Okay, no, I'm guessing this is going to be like a no highlight. Oh, we've got one now. Bangura down to Griffiths. Come on, just run at the defence. Whips into Bangura. Is it onside? It is 1-0. Bangura comes off the bench and scores an excellent header. Well, that's nice. Thank you very much, Bangura. Saved our team a few lost points. Can we nick it though, or is that just going to be it? Bell to Watson. Sends it forward to Edwards. Bangura's for on goal. Great tackle from Sawyer. Edwards again though. To Bangura. Oh, come on. Oh, this is tense. Watson on the right. Plays it to Bangura again. It's cleared from the defence. And they're attacking now. And we need to go defensive. Mustoe just takes him down completely. Apparently it's a dive. But I'm guessing Mustoe gets a yellow. Yep. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Just boot it out. That's it. Come on. Just get rid of it. Oh, crap. Great tackle from Mustoe. And it's all over. 1-0. Away to Weymouth. I am actually fairly happy with that. We asked for more in the second half. And we got a goal from Bangura. Some nice play and some threatening play from the 75th minute onwards. So maybe I should have made those changes earlier. But 2 draws out of the 2 matches that I've played. fairly happy with that. Would have liked a few more exciting matches to end the season on. But I think everybody in the league is a bit nervous of where they're finishing, and nobody's, apart from the top teams, are pushing. I mean, Weymouth are quite near us as well, so it was kind of more of a consolidation rather than a key draw, I guess. It's just like it's like there was an agreement beforehand that just every team got 1 point. I mean, that's just fair enough. So have a look at the table after that match. We're still in 17th. I think that means that we can still get relegated. I think we can still finish 21st. If we go to home and then it says we can still finish 21st. Instead of 7th though, we can finish 13th with a win. Our final game is against Solihull Moors, or Moors, away, and that is in a week. So I'm going to skip ahead to that and speak to you guys in a sec. What's going on, guys? We're back for the final part of this episode as we play Solihull Moors away in the English Southern League Premier Division. Anthony Watson's actually picked up a knock from the last game, so Steve Bird will have to come in. As it's away, we will keep the same formation. Mullen didn't have the best of games, so Norman Bell will replace him. And I'll give Scott a game instead of Marsden. And Bangura scored, so we'll play him up front instead of Trebs. We'll submit that team. Fairly happy with that team. They're playing exactly the same formation, but we are favourites to win. So hopefully that comes into play. Apparently we're huge underdogs though. What? Not sure why that is, but we're favourites against huge underdogs, while being huge underdogs, so maybe the betting is a bit weird. Terrible miss from the Solihull Moors striker. I'm just going to say Hull. Yeah, I'm just going to say Hull, because Solihull Moors every single time is going to get very long, and Mustoe looks like he's going to get straight red, which are delicious. I mean, he got a yellow card about 4 minutes ago and then just gets sent off. I mean, that's what you want from a really solid left back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, so we forgot to replace him as well. I was going to replace Mustoe with Tony Walker. I think we're going to have to get rid of Edwards. Bring on Leek, who can Howell play better right back? No, but whatever. Right, we're just going to have to leave it at that because Andy Mustoe has just put us into a terrible position in the first 15 minutes. So one of our best players has just completely destroyed what could potentially be, or potentially could have been, a good result. So, poor left back as well. Terrible defending from the left back. Luckily it's been allowed because that was depressing. Who's there? Was it Graham Howell? Yep, Graham Howell just couldn't even track him. And let him go, but luckily it was held off side. So, yep, brilliant brilliant comments there from the assistant manager saying the sending off has left us in the lurch. No shit. So it's half time. It's actually 0-0. So we're not too bad. We'll just say they've been unlucky, too motivated. That is okay, I guess. For being down to 10 men for half an hour is actually, and not conceding, is actually quite decent. So if we can keep that going for the rest of the match, then good on you. But I don't know why I keep on mumbling my words for this particular match. The rest of them I thought I was fine, whereas this one I'm just like, nope, I can't speak. Good save though from Booth there. That was, I think they probably should have scored from that position. Got a bit lucky there. So right now, no players really standing out. Steve Bird's playing okay. We will mark this Reece Prestage, but it looks like we're probably going to concede here. McNish, excellent finish. It's been disallowed. I'm not sure why. I don't think that was offside. I've got to be honest. That was such a good finish as well. But I guess that's a good thing that it was called offside. Otherwise, we would have got a goal down and it wouldn't be fun. So I thought that was going to go straight through to Bird then. But Thompson plays it back to Edwards. Oh my days. I think he just hit the post. Post or bar, one of them. Collective from Booth though, so nothing came out of it. Right, we're defending with our lives. So unless they score here, right, we're going to go contain. Because I don't see us getting a goal, and stupidly I left it in standard. So we should probably just play out for a 0-0 draw. Sorry if that's boring, guys. I know the last two matches have been draws. But that's just how it is sometimes. You just get one result and it just leads on to more and more of the same kind. Which is good. If it's a win, obviously, you win a match, you gain a bit of confidence, carry on winning. But if you lose confidence, you keep on losing confidence, and you carry on losing. For some reason, also, if you draw. So there you go, 3 draws on the trot to end the season. Apparently we've upset the odds, so congratulations, I guess. I just want to know, look at that, wow, 15 shots, 3 on target though, and we had 3 shots, none on target. What is the percentage? 50-50, okay, fair enough. So they actually dominated us for the entire match, as you would expect with Mustoe being sent off. I would have liked to have seen what we could have done with Mustoe on the field. I mean, we probably still would have not done great because apparently they were a much better side. Oh, they're actually in first. Oh. So they actually just won the league, but luckily we just nicked a draw against them. So that's actually really impressive from our team. Actually quite proud of that now. So we end the season on 3 draws. A 2-2 draw against Chippenham, 1-1 draw against Weymouth, and a 0-0 draw against the league leaders and the champions of the season, Solihull Moors. We'll have a quick roundup of the season. It won't take long. I know this might be quite a long episode now. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm just waiting for this to process. I'm not sure why it's taking too long. Sometimes when I watch them back, I say, oh, it's frozen, and it shows nothing on your end, which is quite weird. I'm not sure why that happens, but if I ever say, oh, it's frozen, then I hope it's okay for you guys. So right now, I don't know if this is the screen that you're seeing, but all I'm seeing right now is it just processing to get to like the final inbox for the season. Just take a quick drink there, getting a bit thirsty. Oh, it's taking so long. Hurry up. Okay, guys, so it has processed now, and I will show you the final league table. As you can see, I'm not sure why it's in alphabetical. As you can see, we finished 17th in the end, which was okay. Fairly... Oh, God, we were only 2 points away from relegation this season. But that isn't saying much as... how high should we go? 14th was only 4 points off relegation, and there was only an 11-point gap from the bottom to the 21st position, which is actually pretty small considering you normally have at least one or two teams that are pretty terrible in the league and much lower than everyone else. But Hayes and Yedding, Redditch, Chippenham and Poole Town getting relegated. Soham just missed out by a point. Bashley, Waltham Forest, Hertford on 2 points, and Rugby on 3, Gosport on 4, as well as Hornchurch. So we were pretty lucky this season. We had a few terrible runs of form. If we have a quick look at the fixtures, after the Southern League Cup final and the Southern League Cup matches, we had pretty poor. We actually lost at home to Poole Town, who, considering they got relegated, was pretty terrible. We drew against Chippenham twice, and they got relegated. So we're not really picking up points against the key teams. We beat people higher than us, which is odd. The last 3 games are really, really boring. These were all quite exciting, so it's quite weird that They just decided to be extremely boring after that. But that's how Football Manager sometimes likes it to be. So sorry if this was a bit of a boring episode, but hopefully you enjoyed this season. Hopefully you enjoyed everything that has come with this Hertford save. I will be continuing it on till next season and hoping for promotion. That's kind of the aim. I need to get promoted probably every 3 seasons, but I don't know, this league's just quite poor, and considering we beat some of the key teams, if we just increase a bit more in our team, like improve it a little bit more, then I reckon we can get promotion. So thank you very much for watching. It's been an awesome series so far, guys. I hope you're enjoying it, because I definitely am. But thank you very much for joining me. If you did like it, obviously then drop it a like, as I say, in that little like thumb down there, or comment anything you want to say, just talking about this entire series, whether you guys have enjoyed it or not. So yep, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.